we return to Tactical Breach Wizards to try to untangle the conspiracy. We just defeated Steve, the Traffic Warlock, the last time. But it doesn't really explain what's going on here, so let's dive in deeper. Didn't like that guy, right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New law. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Plot scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North, by 80 kilometers away? Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes. Extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked. They've got a chopper. Of course they got a chopper. I mean, with all the magic powers in the world, like, chopper seems like a low-key thing. Man, chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. I mean, we do have a magic broom. Why don't we use that? Where do you think they're headed? Liboli? Reactor has a Blacksite west of Aldo. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Liboli. Yeah. In like 14 hours, when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your ma's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. Yes, we're a bit of a low funding operation here. Back to ma's for a nice cup of tea. Tea. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck? That I live in filth? Oh, you should see my flat. Can't move for goat skulls. This is Jen. Do you remember? I mentioned her. You know I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the skullcracker, did you? You finished the skullcracker, Ma, in June. Oh, nonsense. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma. Oh my god, Ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liboli. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Op wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmaco tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zan and I met, when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect that he's told you his origin story. Winces. That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to... Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you're doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? There's no easy way to say it, Mrs. Weisker, but your son is terrible at filing. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. Ah, you've got your father's spirit, Zan. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma, well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Well, well, well. Isn't that nice and awkward family gathering? Okay, so we've got Steve, smarmy prick, who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with the team who just hit Rushwater PD. And I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Alright, let's get Liv's team on here, yep. And Borikesh, the less lethal pyromancer. Zan, you're gonna have to take this one because I'm honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine, his talent creates a magical fire that never gives above certain temperature. So it won't incinerate you, you will just pass out from heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe. But here we are. Okay, so they both takes orders from Liv. Yes. Then we've got Ma's place. Seems nice. Zan's Ma was gonna have to put us up while we figure out our next move. And her place is off the map. It was. So we've added that. Do we need to connect it to anything? I don't think so. We've got Stonecliff Lockup. That's where we got the blood sample. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stonecliff Lockup before they heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took of Banks when they booked her though, so now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana. Why though? Yes, why? So there's the seized street mana, billions burned. Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 grams of street mana in a shot of absinthe is a simple, widely expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Beryllium's calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock it a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of beryllium sell it to trust fund kids at mansion pool parties or money men by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible, mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile of Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did it live? Yes, so we're finding more about the world, right? Like, why are there wizards? And where do they get their powers? But yes, they burned this mana that was stored at the Stonecliff Lockup. Yes, that's our map update. And we can also move the things if we want to arrange it nicer. And there's the Reactor Blacksite, somewhere around here. Zan thinks this is where they're taking Banks, and the direction I feel them heading backs it up. Yes. Do we need to... Yes, connect Dessa Banks was taken to the Blacksite. Yes, we can go, right? But we have to do this in order to confirm that where we're going is where we're going. Well, time to move on. Time to go on a mission. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Oh, you love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Ricey 78, and we're on an escort duty for the RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, as the FNG, she sends me under there to check, and I find 3 kilos of plastic. Colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire and flash. It hits me again. When I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it, clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. Yes. So you have to go for some sort of life-altering event to unlock your special wizard magical power. So did they put you on bomb defusal after that? No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to special forces. That's where I met Liv, who was trying to blow you up. The bomb was a mech job, but this was Riassi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd sucked the magic right out of everything. It's not hereditary, Ma, but you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. But it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Liboli's, 7 a.m. First ferry to Liboli, 95 minutes late. So my contract got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Oh, phew, I thought getting there was gonna be a whole thing. You serve with Liv long enough. A lot of people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the Blacksite. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. Well, unfortunately, we're not that kind of wizards, so we have to go through time normally. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kick. Yeah, this ferry, not a very fast mode of transportation. Okay, so there are optional chats we can play between the characters, but they're just fun little character things. They don't affect the outcome of the campaign. Well, I think we've been chatting for a while now, so let's get to some action, actually. Zan's brain. Bear with it. Hi? Hi. Oh, wait. Are you really here? Explain where here is. Then ask me again. Shit, sorry. I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep and can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. But I need some clarity on runs wild. Well, okay, it runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows. So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle? Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'll probably wake you up. Nah, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot at much in typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach. Okay, so we get this sort of off-story optional battles so we can train. We've got 4 enemies. Yeah, she still wants to defenestrate 3 people in 1 turn, which is great. We get the Traffic Warlock reoccurs. But yes, how would we do it, right? Because, like, yeah, we get this Gale Grenade, but this just moves people like that. The Chain Bolt, it won't get him. I guess he's too far away. And that pushes them all too far. If we move first, will the Chain Bolt get... No, because it's like... They're all going away from the windows now, right? If we do this. The Warlock would go, but not them. If... she moves to here. Yes, she's in the way of the traffic spell, but then... Well, she pushes 2 of them out the window. So if she does this Gale Grenade here... Huh. That's 2 done. So then he could give her the time boost if he moves. And then she can just get this guy out the window. There we go. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more to them than that. Wanna do another? Well, she's gained the confidence, so finally that worked out for me. Yes, we're efficient and clean. Back in form. She did take damage, but no one asked about not taking damage. So we have the dream training, standalone challenge missions, and proving rounds replayable survival challenges. Yeah, so they're optional, but they are actually letting us still earn experience and confidence. So we have Rushwater Dreams, and we have Rushwater Proving Ground. Okay, well, let's try the Dreams. Zan's Corridor. Okay, so here, he has an optional to prevent 3 reinforcements in total, which I assume means we have to seal the door before people come out of them. We can only breach through this door, right? Like, where would we redeploy? I guess we can decide who's doing the breaching instead. Okay, we actually got him with the breach. If they're standing next to the door, they just get in there. Huh. Actually... Oh, it's double Zan, because I was like, oh, if she breached, she could bolt and get 3 people, but no. Okay, it's double Zan in this case. That's an interesting way to do it, right? Because it's the dream, so the team can be multiple of the same people. So he can take out this guy, then move to here, grab the intel, and take cover. This guy can then come out to here. Won't throw that guy on the window. Okay, well, is there for better to move this guy here first? First, this guy. It still doesn't... Oh, but now that thing we've upgraded kicked in, right? He gets to take an extra shot at this guy. So he can gain mana. He still has a move. So we can move him into the room. Although that gets him in front of that guy. So just move him to here and then take cover. Yeah, he has to take cover as well. So we can end this turn. They throw some grenades. Okay. We can get to the door. That will let us seal it, but then of course we have to be careful about getting everyone else knocked out and removed from here before trouble comes. So we can get that guy out. Then he here can... let's see. He moves here. He can get this guy down. He can predictive bolt here. But he's still getting a shot from this guy. And we can't give him the boost here because we're behind a wall. So let's see if we can move better. If we move to here, shoot back at this guy, remove him. Then we can give the time boost to this guy so he has an extra action. So he has an extra action now, right? So he can shoot this guy, get him out of here, out the window. And then we can predictive bolt here so that guy can't get to us. And he doesn't need to do anything. Although yes, we may fail this because... oh no, because I was like, 2 are coming. So if we just get 1 block, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so we can foresee the actions. Yeah, he knocks him out. We're good. Okay, so now we just need to get one of them to this door. Seal it. And then get this guy knocked out. So if we shoot him from here, we shoot him and the other guy shoots him too. We can shoot this container and cause a blast. Okay, so yeah, that gets that guy out. Cool. So we've done that. We can move to here, use the laptop. And that means everything's done. We've got the optional, everyone's happy. So we're building Zan's confidence through this. And we can just move on to the next level in the dream. Okay, so here we start mid-room. We don't breach. We have 1 Zan this time. And we want to do the predictive bolt before the foresee phase. So that's interesting. Because how would we... Okay, well, there's a nice door. Something about this one seems pleasant. Are we gonna get our own reinforcement coming in from here somehow? There is intel to gain 1 mana. There's people coming in for reinforcement and we can't stop them because we're too far away. If we move... Where should we move? If we move towards here, we can get that guy out the window. We can gain some mana and then predictive bolt on the reinforcement door. Get the guy out as he comes out. That guy won't be able to reach us. Yes, so he's out, and yes, we get a second Zan coming in, reinforcing over there. He can't move anywhere where he's gonna be able to block off a door quite yet. Let's see, what can we do? They're all the enforcers, so we have to be careful with them. If we move here, if he shoots this guy, yeah, it will cost our other Zan health. If he moves here, if he shoots, we can push him into this corner. And they both shoot him. And then this guy can shoot again. Yeah, so they can both knock them out in this sort of thing. Then we can give time burst to this guy. So that he can do another shot. Although that just pushes him 1. Right, we don't have as much of a push on this one. But that's fine. Okay, well, let's set up some predictive bolts, if we can. This guy can still move. So actually, if he uses the time burst on this guy to give it an extra action, and he can move further out, he should be able to get this guy out the window and then predictive bolt this direction to get either the guy coming out or this guy coming in from this side crushed. And we can set up predictive bolt this way, right? If the guy come out towards us. Let's see what happens. Yes, we shot the guy coming in. We get a 3rd Zan. So that's fun. Well, so he can move to knock this door out of play. Okay, we don't want to shoot him yet because that will injure this guy. But if we position him here, they both get a shot at him. Yeah, they all three of them should get a shot at him. Yes, there we go. That works. He can't move anymore though, but he can shoot at this guy. And then again, more of them get a shot in. This guy can move here, get a shot in at this guy. Maybe before we move him there, they can give their time boost to him. Can we like chain the time boost? No, because then we don't have it. Okay, well, he's got an extra action from the time boost. Moves here. He can shoot this guy twice. Get him out the way more. And then we predictive shot this door so that, again, whoever comes out gonna be pushed away. I don't think predictive from him, but predictive from him is gonna work on this door. Okay. Yes, nice. Get them both out. Now we just need to get rid of this guy. I assume, yes, they don't have visual on him. Well, we can move them towards here. He will be able to pick up the intel if we need it for something. I guess we can just predictive bolt in front of ourselves, so then when he walks here, we're just gonna get rid of him and that's it. I didn't do the optional because yes, I've totally forgot about him because I was like, I just have one guy, but yes, then my guy turned into many other guys. Okay, so now only Jen is here. Finish by the end of turn 1. So this would be get everyone through the window basically immediately. Like, is this Gale Grenade going to do it? Well, it's gonna push some people, but likely not enough to get them. Yeah, that leaves us with 2. Will the bolt do it? It will. There we go. There we go. And then we just use the laptop and we're actually done in 1 turn. Achieved. Surely that's both clean and efficient. Yes, efficient, clean. 4 out of 5 hostiles were defenestrated, which is her life objective, so good job, us. Okay, so lots of doors that we have to seal. Prevents 15 reinforcement in total. And she just really wants to defenestrate someone. Okay, well, we're gonna need to focus on this somehow. Can we reach any doors not on this side? If we stand him here, he can both shoot this guy down and at least predictive bolt one of the guys coming in. Then she could breach here, but she can also just walk into here to be set up next turn to be able to like lock off those doors. Yes, she could come here and try this other guy as well, but it's hard to say what's better. I mean, because she could seal that door. If we shoot this guy, he's gonna be out, and she can move to here and seal this door. So that's everything we can do this turn. They're putting grenades and all that. Well, we can get this guy out the window now, right? That's what we wanted. I assume, yes, whoever does it, it's fine. He can move here, seal this door, predictive on this door, so he's got this area covered. She needs to get out of here a little bit at least. If she moves here, they can in theory still see her, but they're not attacking. She can seal this door. She can try and blast somewhere, but they're all just gonna get moved away rather than damaged. So if we chain bolt them here, all that happens is they move. Oh, but I wonder if I move them with the chain bolt, they get hit by the grenades, at least this guy, not this guy. So if we do the chain bolt, and then for C, yeah, he gets killed by the grenade at least. So that sounds good. So yeah, he took that guy out there. She can move, seal another door. We still need to be getting them reinforcements prevented. So he wants to move here because that one has the most reinforcements, seal that. So we've got 14 done. So if we just do one more, it should be fine. Let's see. She can chain bolt them both, so they're not, so he's not as close to her as well. Then he can shoot this guy. Actually, he could give her the time boost, right? And then she can shoot again, so he will get damage from this. Oh, but that will explode and hurt us. So we got hurt, but we've also got that guy out, and no one will shoot us right now, right? So we're fine even if we're hurt. And then we just seal more next turn. Okay, I think... Oh, we can seal this door as well after we've been pushed, so we can use this for our advantage that we got pushed and actually seal a door before it even started producing reinforcements, yes. So from here, the grenade explodes, and we can continue. So 2 more people came out. She can move to here, seal this door. Then she cannot change from here. Okay, let's rewind her then. So she can get a line of sight through like both the doorways and then chain the 2 of them. Get them out of the way, and then she can move to this door and seal it. He can get rid of this guy. Move to here. Seal that door. There was probably... I could have probably sealed that door earlier, possibly I was standing in front of it. And then he can overwatch on this door to prevent more people coming. Yeah, there we go. Nice and clean. Move to this door. Seal it up. Unfortunately, yes, we don't have enough move for that last door. We need 1 more turn. Okay. He can go here, seal that door, and we're done. With both the optionals complete this time. Everyone gets confidence. It was actually only 6 turns. I thought it was taking a lot longer. Okay, so we've done the training, and now we can go to the proving grounds in the Rushwater. Let's give it a try. I was like, oh, we're gonna go to the conspiracy, but no, the game is like, hey, train. So we can choose our team. Like we can have 2 of each, but I'm like, I think I like it by the default and with the both of them. Okay, well, we can definitely get people out windows. There's also electrified walls that we could use. Yes, okay, the optionals are just they want to be in the levels, right? So as long as we're here, but it's survived to end of round 10. Okay, so here we're gonna be just looking at staying alive for a long time, and we cannot seal those doors. So we just want to position ourselves somewhere where we're gonna be able to do things and not get hit too much. Well, we can get this guy out the window. She can go here, get this guy out the window. There's intel for them to grab, so they have the mana banked up. They're gonna be coming out of various... Well, right now the guy's gonna come out here, so we can predict him to here, see if he comes. But it might be too far from him. And she's got nothing to do. So we just enter? Yes, he didn't even go that far. Let's see. He can shoot this guy. Not close enough to get him into the wall, because he only pushes them back once. Let's see what damage we can do with her. If she goes all the way here, and then blasts him, okay, he will go into this corner. But if he goes into the corner, that's fine, because he still takes 2 damage, so he's down. And then he can just overwatch, right? Because there will be lots of enemies coming out. So he could move, but actually he's gonna have plenty opportunity to fight here. So let's just predictive bolt on this door. Yeah, we have actions, but there's no one to attack, so let's go. Yes. He's doing a grenade, so it just forces us to move. We can go here next to the intel. Pick it up. If we chain off him, we can get the other guy as well. We don't want to get our friend, though. So that's 2 of them taking damage. If he moves to here, he can shoot this guy, then overwatch here. As this guy comes out, he might step into it. And I think we're good. Yeah, it's just the explosion that happens and turn. Yeah, shoot him straight away. Don't give him any chances. Okay. There's gonna be a guy coming in from behind her. So she probably wants to reposition to be ready for him. And there's gonna be 2 coming this way. They don't tend to shoot when they come out, but we can just move away for now. And he can just overwatch here behind him. Let's go. Okay, he didn't walk into it. Now both of them are targeting him. Let's see. He can burst this guy, get him out. There we go. he will need to move. If he moves to here, he can give her the boost. She's got 2 moves now. If she moves to here, she can chain bolt 2 of them, although that doesn't move him enough. But if we get him do the predictive here, then she bolts the 2 of them. It will trigger it, right? So 1 out the window, 1 into the predictive shot. He can grab the intel, why not? Yeah, she's got actions, but there isn't anything to do right now, so we just end. Yeah, he's got a grenade, that's fine. So it's fine. She can bolt. He will take damage, he will take damage, but okay, the bolt doesn't have the visibility. Okay, she needs to move here first, and then she'll be able to do it, right? Because she can do it here, here, then here. Get all 3 of them in one go. And he doesn't have anything to do, so he can just watch over this door. Yep, grenade explodes, we're all good. She can move out of here again. He can shoot that guy. Now she can't shoot him, okay. She shoots him first. Oh, he gets into the wall. That's it. He can predictive bolt onto that door now, so we will destroy this guy coming in. And we just enter. Yep, that takes him out. It's turn 8. We still have a little bit more to do. We need to move here. Get this guy out the way. She can move here. Get this guy out the window. There are more people coming in. Wait, they're coming in here and here. Okay, so we can't really do anything about them, but that's fine. It's fine. We're almost there. Couple more turns. He's a big guy, so we have to deal with that. Okay, what can we achieve here? If he moves closer to there, okay, he won't be able, because I'm like looking at, you know, overwatching this door, shooting this guy, but we can't see him from here. If we move to here, can we see him? Yes, we can. So we can shoot him, but he resists knockback and he blocks damage, okay. That's unfortunate. So what we may want to do is just strategically move away from here, yeah, so he can't get to us quite yet. And then we can get this guy dealt with, right, because he can burst him again. Out the window he goes. We move to here and we can predictive bolt on this door, so we get rid of at least 1 of them. We will just foresee the explosion and end turn. Yes, 1 guy eliminated there. Well, with multi knockback we can get him, right? We can like blast him back once. The grenade won't do nothing because he will resist all of the grenades. So then from there we just move. He can get out of here as well, but first let's shoot this guy at least. Then move to here so we're covered. Grab this intel while we're here. He can give her the time boost so that she can shoot again, right? So the static blast will eventually push him into that wall. Oh, but now we don't have, okay. We have to unwind this a little bit before she moves. So if he moves, he kills this guy, moves towards the intel, then use the time boost on her to give her shots. She can then burst this guy back into that wall, right? That will give us more damage. We have another time boost we can give her, so she can hurt him even more and he's down. Then she just needs to move to get out of the way of the grenade. No one else is here, right? Everyone's down. We can foresee the grenade and it's done. It's turn 10, we had no other options. We knocked everyone out. We defenestrated 5, but that's still not as much as they wanted us to. Okay, well that's all the optionals then. Yes, we've proven ourselves. And we can actually put outfits on. She's got desert, jungle. Let's equip it then. And he got dark arts or hedge wizard. Well, let's do them both in green then. And now actually let's do some story missions because I've just been playing around. Reactor Blacksite, back in the real world. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Yes, they're both very leafy. Okay. What are we looking at in there? Automated turrets, they're tough. But if you can get close, you can just shut them down. That seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature. Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Okay. What can we do? Well, we have the disabled turrets, seal reinforcement doors, and then prevent the reinforcement tunnel and finish by end of turn 3. Okay, they want us to be fast, but this feels like we're gonna be stealthing to those turrets to disable them, so that's tricky. Yeah, well, we breach. What can we do? He can move in, get this guy out the window at least. Then we will have to be taking cover, right? Because the turrets, otherwise they can shoot us. She can come here. Well, she can bolt around the corner, right? Because she can bounce off the turrets and get this guy. The turrets do get pushed back, although they have stability. But yes. Can we knock this turret out the window? And if so, does that count as disabling them? She can grab intel here as well, so she will have more mana. So actually, if he leaves cover, he can give her an extra action. Then she can chain bolt again. Oh no, this one doesn't have. Okay, she can have visibility here and then here. Yes. Throw it out the window, guy down. We have this one remaining, so we have to take cover. And then we enter. Okay, we're gonna be moving towards this door. So she can advance. If she shoots this turret, she will actually deal some damage. And he will help, but that doesn't really help. Can he move somewhere he can hide from this turret? Take cover? Yes. Okay. Not much else to do, I guess. So now the question is, can we seal this door and survive, right? Because she can shoot here, not fully take him out. So what can he do? He can get rid of, or he can at least damage this guy. Get him down, and if she shoots him, that will fully destroy him. But I guess if they move, yes, turn off the turret, he's down. She can go here, seal the door. So that's all done, and we're done. And actually, it's turn 3, so we've done it. Yes, both of them get more confidence. And we defenestrated too, including a turret. I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target's recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin-level access to friendly security systems. Ever since Medal in 81. I'd ask, but we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me. And one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know her passwords? It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it. Yeah, exactly. You can come out a corner, see what you need to see, except it was you predicting seeing what you're gonna see, and then you didn't actually do it, so you didn't get caught. Wow, that's unsettling information. Yep. Alright, let's hack a turret. It's not gonna be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. Okay, does he get a new move? Yes, False Prophet. Read the description of False Prophet and use it to make the turret waste its shot. Send out a false premonition of yourself, which expires at the end of the foresee phases. So we can make ourselves go out here. Except it's not us, right? Meanwhile, we go here, can potentially shoot a guy, but that's not gonna be fully it. Where can she go? I assume he doesn't take any actions. She can chain a bolt around the room if we want to. Move some people out. But now he cannot shoot him. So we want him to shoot first. And then she bolts everyone and that will kill that guy as well. So he's out of the way. And I guess that's it for now. Grab the intel, then predictive bolt here in case anyone comes here. Yes, foresee, our fake guy gets shot, and we're good to go. Okay, he didn't come out to our trap. So now we can just move to here, hack turret, and I will shoot that guy. So if we foresee that, yes, we don't have to do anything. But we probably still want to move towards that door so we can then deal with it. No, he will shoot us first. Because... Okay, I'm covering up that guy so he can't get shot by the turret. So if we move her here, then we foresee his death. And yeah, I guess that's fine. Yes, he can move, seal the door, since that's what they want us to do. Okay, we didn't finish by turn 2. I'm too slow. And get this guy just shot. Okay, so all of them is knocked out. The reinforced door sealed, yes, but unfortunately I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, he gains confidence a lot easier than her. Didn't defenestrate anyone, which is just criminal. Zan, you're pale, man. You're sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great. But this is different. Did something bite you? Mark on your neck? Does it look like the one on your arm? Huh? Should we abort? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup, right? Oh, good point. You wanna hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here. No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though. Okay, good, because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human shape. But you're not far off. Yes, we got one of the big guys. We breach and we see what we can do. We can breach this door to get to the turret controls. So someone would have to position in there, right? It's too far to reach that, but we can just go in and hide. Oh, now that she breached, actually, she's in firing, so she might just need to stay there for later. Okay, well, let's see if there's better start then. So shooting this guy is probably not that helpful, because he's just very armed and very stable. But we can send a false prophet so he leaves us alone, and then we can move closer while still staying out of trouble. He may move towards us either here or here, so we could predictive, but we don't know which way he's gonna go. Let's try here. Now she can move here, reach, and shoot this guy. He goes in the wall, or she can also chain bolt him. Yeah. Okay, he goes in the wall, he dies because it's an additional thing. Grab the intel while we're here, and we can foresee the decoy getting killed, but that's fine. Grenade deployed. Okay, so he wants to go here, hack the turret, but then we're in trouble, right? Then he can see us. She needs to move. She can hack the turret. But then what does that do? He can't do another prophet because he doesn't have enough. But if he goes here, he can grab the intel. He can deploy the false prophet now. She can static bolt because it will deal some damage to that guy. And then we can just foresee that person got killed by the turret. Yeah, okay, we're good. What are our optionals anyway? I haven't read. Oh yeah, okay, so he's predictive bolt, fire before phase, and she still wants to finish really quick. She should fire first at this guy. Yeah, he's trying to help, but he's not helping. There, she can move here, use the laptop to open the door. This guy will go down with the turret. He can move out of the way so he's not getting shot, but he can predictive to here, so if someone decides to come, we can get rid of them. Okay. He gets exploded by his own grenade, so that gets them both out of the way. And we actually finished by turn 3, even though we didn't get to do the predictive. Well, it's fine, because he's way ahead in confidence. Hey, when you started to feel sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts were nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we're both poisoned. Just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. I can barely walk. I might be done. No, you're gonna be fine. Just hang back and rest up. Banks' cell is right there. I'm just gonna clear the room, burst her out, and she will fix you up in no time. Simple. Okay, so what's gonna be going on here then? He's already on reduced health from the poison, and he will lose health every time. Okay. Where can we get in here? Well, we can move towards this intel so we can grab it as well. But this guy needs to be eliminated too. And we're gonna move towards some door to seal them, right? We wanna finish by turn 4, and he wants to do the predictive bolt before the end. But his health is not great, and it's gonna be draining. So, well, we can start with bolting, right? Because we can get a bunch of things. If we go from this guy to this thing... Oh, then we can't get this guy. I was hoping, like, we can chain it like that. Okay, this guy can go this guy, and then we can go to the turret. Yeah, so this guy gets out the window. She can grab the intel. Well, he can barely move. He can come in here. Give her the time boost, because she can bolt again. Explode this guy through that thing. Explode the turret through that thing. Nah, that didn't hit him. Okay. So she can just kill this guy straight up from here with the extra action. And then just take cover. Him, he can still shoot, but that's not gonna do much. He can set the predictive bolt, but then the turret will shoot him. So he just has to hide. Yeah, not sure if this is great progress, but we will accept this. Okay, he comes out, stuff like that. Oh, now she's short to even move in there. That's annoying. Well, she has the chain bolt again, so she's able to use it like this. Yeah, get a bunch of things knocked back. The turret is now around the corner, and this guy has been pushed, and he's not targeting anyone. He needs to move. He can barely do so, but just at least out of this grenade, and he can at least eliminate this guy. Take cover. Where is she going? She can come here. Grab the intel, okay, but she then can't cover from the turret. She can however move here, grab this intel, and then she can take cover. If this explodes, he takes damage from the poison, but at least we're still alive for now. Okay, well, she's able to now hack the turret or seal the door. Well, I guess the door just runs out. Like, them running out of reinforcements also works as them sealing, so maybe it's more valuable to hack the turret, right? Because then the turret will target them instead of us. She can bolt again, get them hit. There we go. He's dead. He's damaged and targeted by the turret. However, Zan will now die. She can grab Intel again, but this will now knock him off. So it's the only problem that someone will come out of that door. So I guess he just takes cover to hide. She can grenade him into the wall. And that will kill him. So at least that's done. But we didn't get to seal this, so that's still not quite it. And yeah, he dies because we don't finish enough. Well, let's just see what happens then. Because yeah, that's all of the reinforcements, right? So all that happens is that she has to fight this guy. She can bolt at those things to get them moved around and get him out of place. And then he will get shot by the turret. She can just hide here, grab the intel if we need it, take cover. Yeah, he gets shot by the turret and we're done. Unfortunately, Zan didn't survive. Well, I mean, the encounter. I assume it's not permadeath. Please, I know you hate me. I know you won't save me. But please don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you. He's just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't. Well then. She just likes shooting people. No spar that night. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. I was good until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms. Strybeck syndrome. Degenerative, incurable, terminal. But I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die. So I hid it. And it worked for a while. I was good enough to compensate. When the kid came in and honestly thought I was his best shot, I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood. And I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Well, good thing in this game we actually do have an undo button, so have you tried that? Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut? Not just the cut, the whole sternotomy. Okay, so she can rewind things. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but the prep drug was. So it turns out I can rewind people. It was another month before I figure out they have to be dead first. Okay? So yes, that means hair shooting him and hair shooting that guy she was seen killing. It wasn't to kill them. That's how she saves them. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand. If I'd waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. The toxin could already be in there. Next time, I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull on her belt. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. You did just raise us both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad. Yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. Free? When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Is she doing surgery here or eating? I'm not quite sure, but also kitty. Infiltrate refactors. Blacksite complete. Extract Dessa Banks complete. Get entire team finally poisoned and shoot in the head. Not in the plan, but yes, complete. Okay, is she joining us now then? She our friend? She gonna be shooting us in the head? Okay, we've leveled up. We're gonna have perks. So we can update our blast or our chain bolt. Get the gale grenade one use. I don't find it all that useful. I mean, it might just be my fault, like I'm not thinking so well about positioning yet. Refreshes the move when you friendly targets in the blast, okay. Thrown directly onto enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. I mean, honestly, the chain bolt has been my strongest utility thing, so adding 2 knockback to the final target might be something I want to do as well. I'm just doing all into single ability, but we'll see how it works out. Okay, he's here, getting stuff as well. He's also got a perk to pick. So I may just give him 1+ damage to the bolt burst, because I noticed that oftentimes he cannot deal damage to the people with the shields and stuff, and he was being quite useless. Even with the supportive fire, he would fire, but it wouldn't deal damage, right? So maybe buffing that up helps. Like, yes, the other things are also useful, especially like the fiction being able to interact with things and stuff like that, but we want to buff our basics first, maybe. Okay, so that's the upgrades done. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like she's in our team quite yet. We do have new dreams unlocked about turrets, but I think that's gonna be it for today. We've done some dreaming and we've done some of the main missions, so hopefully our crazy doctor raising us from the dead is gonna join us and help us out. And we'll see where this conspiracy leads. And I only now noticed that there's a kitty sleeping under her desk. So there's the kitty. It's been here all the time and I didn't see. So hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game. Like, I find the writing is pretty fun, and yes, I'm not doing perfectly on all of the challenges, but it feels like they want you to be upgrading your characters and then going back to do it better, so I'm okay with it for now. But yes, I probably need to start thinking a bit more tactical, because some of them I found that I was like, oh, I'm not sure I can do it, but then if I thought through it more, I got things done. So we'll be working more on that. And if you enjoyed this one, consider liking or subscribing. Thank you to channel members for supporting the channel. And I will see you soon on another adventure.